Hello everyone, welcome back to Firefly Gaming, and today we have a big duel for you. So, we're going back to World War II, and specifically, we're going to see what happens if a Japanese super battleship takes on United States battleships. Imagine if an Iowa-class battleship, like the Missouri, took on the Yamato, that kind of stuff. Now, this, as far as I know, never directly happened where battleships were just duking it out on their own. There was always other things involved. But today, we're going to see if I, as the Empire of Japan, can defeat the United States. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's design our ship. And of course, we're going to go with Super Battleship. We're going to go with the biggest thing possible. I'm not really worried about the speed. We got 21. I'm not worried about the range, but we are going to go maximum bulkheads. We're going to go these turbines. We're going to go full fuel boilers, forced draft boilers, auxiliary 4 engines, shaft 3. Now, we're going to try and need to make this thing as survivable as possible because we know that we're going to be taking on 18-inch guns. So we're going to go with Krupp 4 armor, barbette, maximum. Oh, I don't know if the United States would deploy torpedoes. I honestly don't. So I'm going to go with anti-torp 1. Now this could be a horrible, horrible mistake. But it's a risk I have to take. And to counteract that, we're going to go with a triple hull bottom. Standard bulkheads, anti-flood 3, all or nothing armor scheme. Oh, okay. We're going to go with high TNT. We're going to go with heavy shells, standard, auto reload, electro-hydro turrets. Oh man. Aiming speed, acoustic 3, RDF radar, and Gen 2 radar. Okay, alright. So, let's go to armor. Well, first, let's, obviously we have to go with the pagoda tower. It would not be a Yamato without the pagoda tower. Wait a minute, what? We can put the pagoda tower back here? Could we go to like a full Superfire front? Kind of like an Admiral Nelson class? Oh man. The barbettes only go so far. That's okay. We'll move that guy up. Modern secondary tower back here. Trying to keep these two together so that way we can keep it moving. Let's go down. Engine efficiency with a super funnel is 100. What if we put a medium funnel in there? Oh, it's 100. Cool. That looks pretty good to me. Alright, barbettes. We're going to go with 18-inch guns because I want to win. So let's see if an enlarged superimposed can fit on an 18-inch gun. It cannot. I'm guessing that it's going to have to be a huge one. Huge superimposed barbette. Yep. And there we go. Centerline gun. 18s. Boom. Boom. You know what? What if we did go for that kind of layout? What if we went for the pagoda here and the secondary tower here and the funnel in there? The 4 weight is going to be an issue, I can tell. I think we're going to be a mad lad and do this. Okay, alright. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 19. Oh god. We have way too many guns. Now, at a range of 20,000, we can penetrate 21 inches of armor. Oh man. Oh man. This is ridiculous. I love it. 8-inch guns? No, it wouldn't let us if we... Oh no, we can. Wait. How big can we put over there? How big? Can I put a 10-inch gun on the... I can put a 10-inch gun. Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is the stupidest thing we've ever done. We have 10-inch guns here, kids. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a ridiculous battleship. I love it. No casemates. We're not even gonna bother. However, I will bother with torpedoes. Let's go 21-inch and oxygen for the range. And you know, it doesn't have to be a lot. That's not very good. Whatever. It doesn't have to be a lot. So my thinking here is obviously we have all these guys and they're going to be doing a lot of damage, but a torpedo is just something else that will force them to maneuver. Now, we have 25,000 tons to work with here. And I think I'll go with anti-torp too. But we know that an 18-inch gun can penetrate a lot of armor. So my goal is to get to 21 inches of belt armor. Okay, we did it. Let's go with 23 inches. And let's see how high we can get this belt extension. Not 26. Let's get it to like 18.5. And let's get the deck. Oh, we can't get the deck that high. What do we get it to like 9? Alright, this is ridiculous. Let's get it to 21. Downwards, thank you. Let's get to like 3.5 extended. Now the conning tower, I do want relatively well armored, so 25 inches maybe? Yeah. And I'd also like my turrets, that's too weighty. 16.5 turret. I mean, what what else can we do? All right. What's our turning radius? How bad is it? 650. That's not terrible, but it's certainly not good. Okay. 6 18-inch guns. Oh boy. We have 4 10-inch guns and 8 2 double-barreled torpedo tubes. Here we go. The King George V class battleships had the same class name with the older British Dreadnoughts built in 1911 and were most modern British battleships in commission during World War II. I think that has a quadruple turret. That's cool. 5 ships of this class were built during 1940 to 1942, which were the HMS King George V, HMS Prince of Wales, HMS Duke of York, HMS Howe, and HMS Anson. I think the Duke of York actually got into some combat in the Pacific that it took some pretty heavy damage, but I believe it took out some Japanese stuff pretty well. Definitely got a quadruple, and then it's got a double. That's really interesting, honestly. Dual funnel, pretty tall tower there. Can't tell what's on the back, but it does have some secondaries there. Interesting that it doesn't have more anti-air. that's visible, like bigger deck guns, but hey, they weren't facing the Japanese in the Pacific. So we got 2 American battleships, which look quite a bit smaller. Alright. So we have the Akitsu and the Nagato. Excuse me, the Nagato. So we have Nagato. I don't know. Japanese is not my strong suit. So what we're going to do with the... Oh, we're going away from them. I don't want to do that. So we are going to be pulling a hard turn. Oh gosh, look at that turn. A hard turn to port. And I want to be going that way pretty much. Now we are about 19.6 away, 19.9. So 20 kilometers. That's 21 inches that I can penetrate, which means, oh, he might be able to penetrate us if he has 18-inch guns. But let's take a look. You know, I think we're gonna be okay. He's got 3 double turrets. He's got a whole bunch of these little tiny things. He even has casemates. Did he go for like a... I don't know what hull he went with. This turret is in a really strange place, if I'm honest. Looks like he's got some casemates up there. I don't see any deck torpedoes. But that doesn't mean that there aren't any under the water line. So it looks like we might be in for an okay fight. Alright, the Nagato and the Akitsu. We're going to be turning as hard as we can, which apparently is not very hard. That's not good. I don't like that. Oh, you can see these turrets turning to engage. They are turning hard. Oh, man. This is a lot of fire. Alright, let's see what we're doing to them. Okay, 16 hits our BB. Oh, that hit our stern. So they do at least have 16 inches, and they are penetrating. Oh, it's the stern deck, so this is actually plunging. Ooh, that might not be good, because we didn't invest 110%. What's our range on our torpedoes? 21 kilometers. They're 18. I'm going to go ahead and go to aggressive torpedo usage. I want to get some torpedoes in the water, not necessarily to sink them, but to force them to maneuver. Come on, turn harder. So the Akitsu has definitely taken... Akitsu has definitely taken some damage. This is their forward warship. They appear to have taken some plunging fire to the deck. You can see the holes there. They just set them on fire. That was loud. As well as a big hit to the stern. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're seeing some damage there. Now I definitely... Oh, we do have some torpedoes away. They listened to me. Looks like the Akitsu is turning a little bit slower, but the Nagato has successfully completed the turn. Which one sent torpedoes? Looks like it was the Nagato that sent the torpedoes. The Akitsu apparently did too. When did that happen? I don't see them. Oh well. Let's continue to turn slightly. These things are not the most maneuverable, but then again, we weren't exactly going for maneuverability, we were going for pure, unadulterated stopping power. So, their 16-inch guns are going to actually cause us some problems, because our deck armor isn't the strongest. So what I want to do is I actually want to try and get a little bit closer, so that way they're hitting our belt armor as opposed to our deck armor. Although I will have to take a look at that once we identify. We're at 52%. There's a big hit on the front. There's 2 big hits on the front. One of them went in right around here that did some big damage. Oh, loud. Sorry, loud. Big loud. There's another volley coming in. nothing too much there. We're definitely putting some work in. Let's try and get a little closer. Let's speed it up. Where are my torpedoes? I don't really know where they are. That's fine. Okay, so we've definitely done a bunch of damage. Looks like 18 inchers hitting their deck and penetrating. They are on fire. It doesn't look like they're flooding. A partial pen. Interesting. That one was a penetration. Oh, they detected enemy torpedoes. Where are my torpedoes? I don't see them. So, oh, there they are. Oh. Oh man, I think he's gonna miss them. Yeah, he's definitely gonna miss them. Although he's actually kind of turning into them, which is hilarious. We destroyed a casemate, which I'm not exactly worried about, because it's a casemate. Looks like I have destroyed a couple of his turrets, for sure. Those I think are his smaller tournament turrets. The Nagato is taking some hits though. So is the Akitsu. We definitely missed out on the torps. My bad for, you know, the aggressive. But hey, what can you do? Whoa! That's a big gap there, guys. So the Nagato is starting to take some more fire than the Akitsu, which is fine. We're still... Oh, we've actually switched targets. 20%, 18%. I'll allow it. Just because I think that him giving us broadside will be a little bit more effective. Man, look at the shockwave in the waves there. Man, I like this game. Oh, it's just so much firepower. And the 10-inch guns are giving their report as well. I don't think it's going to be nearly as effective, but 18 inches, that's a super battleship. That is a big hit. More hits, just again and again and again. That one was... Oh! Man, okay, so we hit their rudder pretty hard. And we saw a lot that are kind of going in at a shallow angle against their deck. That's very good. We've taken 66 hits, 7 fires, so I think they're actually firing HE. I think they know they can't penetrate our bow or belt armor. 24 fires, 5 floodings. Oh boy. Definitely there's 16-inch guns doing the work. Blocked for 29 ricochets. 36 partial pens, 4 over penetrations, 29 penetrations. No torpedoes, however. I mean, I wasn't exactly relying on my torpedoes to do much, but, you know, what can you do? There is some more torpedoes away. I think I'm going to change them to normal, because I want them to be a little bit smarter about where they're shooting. 23%. Oh, whoa, he's got some good... Oh, we can actually take a look at their stats. 41% on the 8-inch guns, and he's got a lot of them. Oh, where are his torpedoes? He's got one at the stern and one at the bow. Okay, alright, that makes sense. 15 turret armor. Okay, 11.3, 6.2. He doesn't have a ton of armor. 33 knots is respectable. 125,000 versus 60,000. Alright, let's see here. He's got anti-torp 4, so even if we do hit him with torpedoes, it's probably not going to do much. Anti-flood 3, that's why we're seeing them staying so afloat the entire time. Citadel 5, okay, wow. Range for sonar 3. Gen 2 radar, okay. So, we're actually more even than I thought we were. Especially since they have 16-inch guns. But, think they're nearly... I mean, we've got much bigger ships with much bigger guns and a lot of them. Which is, you know, that's okay. That's okay. But they do have pretty effective ships. They're smaller, for sure. They're more cost effective. So like, if I was doing this for a challenge in the Naval Academy or whatever, I'd be able to build more of them for sure. But, you know, that's okay. Some good hits. The 10 inches definitely aren't doing much. But we are sending in quite a few. There's our torpedoes. I doubt they're going to hit. Let's speed it up just a tad. Ooh, we destroyed their funnel. Oh, that's a big hit. That was definitely an overshot. He's flooding heavily. His first 3 compartments are hit. And I think our next few salvos are going to end it. Let's pay respects to the Battleship Connecticut, who is he's leaning hard to starboard as he's conducting a port side turn. He may be trying to get into torpedo range. I don't know. The Nagato is actually taking a little bit here. Oh, that's interesting. Alright, let's get the Akitsu to focus entirely on the Connecticut. And let's get the Nagato to focus entirely on the North Dakota. Oh, we should probably detach these guys. Just for a little bit better control. Fire control, that is. Now we are taking some damage, and we're definitely getting some fires. I think that they're penetrating our deck, which makes sense. I mean, most of these look like they're hitting the superstructure of the deck. And that's really where our armor was lacking, was our deck armor. Which is okay. You know, it's nothing too bad. So here's the Connecticut. Ooh, those are some big hits. We destroyed... I think we destroyed all their main guns. Yeah, we destroyed all their main guns. Look at how far he's listing. He's listing so hard to starboard, I think he might as well, you know, have put deck armor in and then just leaned over. I don't know how he's not sunk yet. Oh no! He has one 16-inch gun left. Are the shots coming in from the Nagato? Oh, sorry, the Akitsu. They are coming in. Are they firing? Hello? Akitsu? Please? Fire? Well, those are the 10-inch guns. I want the big guns, the 18-inchers. Oh! I think we've got some big hits on the North Dakota. Yep. We aren't sinking them flood-wise, but we're definitely hitting them structurally. The Nagato is definitely taking some of these 16-inch guns. Man! It's like every single one... Oh wow, 85% accuracy. I was about to say, it felt like every single shell was just hammering them. But I mean, hey, he does have 16-inch guns, which at this range might actually do some damage. Oh yeah, that's got to be the end of the North Dakota. 0.2%. Look at how much he's on fire. This has got to do him in. No? He's hanging on at 0.2% and 3%, 2%, 1%, 0.6, and there he goes. Which he was about to sail into some torpedoes, and that wouldn't be the best, you know. There's the Connecticut over there. Oof, he got hit by torpedoes as he's sinking. I think that might be a war crime. I don't know. But there goes the Connecticut. Down she goes to the 18-inch guns again. Alright, well, that is the end of the battle. That was pretty good. I was hoping that the US would bring out some heavier ships, maybe some like Iowa class or something like that. But, you know, one of this game's flaws is that you can't tell the AI to bring a certain ship. But it was still fun. They still kind of give us a run for our money. I tried to get in closer to see if they could actually penetrate us. But our 18-inch guns, the 5 18-inch guns, that was just ridiculous. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like and maybe subscribe. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Always a pleasure. And yeah, see you guys next time.